Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube, I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. I thought we'd start the video off with a bit of an epic view of Strangford Lough. Look at that, what an absolute beautiful day. What an absolute beautiful view as well. So, I think I shall take you way down there to the bar hall, right at the tip of the Arch Peninsula. So, let's get it on. Let's get it on, he says. What a crap set that is. Remind me never ever to come up with a statement like that again, folks. God's sake, talk about cheese. Right, you lot. I'll talk to you once I'm on the road. Oh, dear. And we're on the off. Should be a bit of a windy one today as well, folks, for it's... the sun might be out, but by Jiminy George, you know you're definitely coming to the end of August, without a shadow of a doubt. Right, 100% concentration here. Not only is there gravel, but there's idiots as well. So, and of course, big black clouds at the other side of the loch. Lovely. Wait. One of the most important men in the country, the Tesco's delivery drivers. And an awesome job to do too. I wouldn't have a bad word said against them. Oh, as a poor fellow, he's either hobbling or buggered. If he's hobbling, I can relate. If he's buggered, he needs to do more exercise. Right. And there, ooh, that's lovely. Bottom Harbour's looking absolutely spectacular today. There's ye old ferry on the move. I think we'll just cruise around the 40. There we go. There's a little platform thing with a crane on the front of it. I have no idea what the hell that's for, but that looks cool. That's a pretty cool little machine. Right. The topic of today's video, folks, is rattly boxes and more aches and pains from myself. So the aches and pains, I've been sort of having, how you might say, the symptoms of a sprained wrist, and it's slowly been getting worse over the last couple of months, and it got to a point a couple of weeks ago where I went completely. I couldn't even lift my toothbrush or anything like that there. So it's not right today for I was down with the physio. But what it is pain transference from my back, believe it or not. So my spinal injury down in L5S1 has managed to transverse itself all the way up through the back, into the shoulders, down through the triceps, biceps, forearms, and into my wrist. Talk about, yeah, ooh, here, hang on. Look at that, holy bejesus. Ooh, look at that. Hang on. Tell you what, let's just pull her in here and just have a bit of a look at that, for goodness sakes. Oh, look, there's a wee boat fighting the current. Jesus. And believe you me, ladies and gents, that is one hell of a current to be fighting. Go on yourself. But again, it's only experienced sailors that would give that a shot. Like, oh, that's absolutely lovely, isn't it? There you go. There's a couple of wee. They're not lighthouses. They're the green and red for starboard and port, left and right. You know, frickin' lane marker type things. Oh, that's cool. It's nice. Do you know? I've never actually stopped here and taken in the view. Oh, this is nice. Lovely. Aye, so as I was saying, onwards and upwards. Ooh, concentrate. So as I was saying, the transferring through back shoulders, biceps, triceps, blah 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 blah, and into the wrist. So it's sort of eased the stress of knowing what it is, and it sort of added to the concern that the back's it's progressing down its path of buggeredness as predicted by my consultant. So it's 2 or 3 years left in the bike is the time scale. So we'll enjoy it while we can. But physio from the doctor's surgery. Now this he's a specialist into some sort of muscle degeneration type stuff at the surgery. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the medical condition because I'll only make a dick out myself. But anyway, this fella knows what he's on about. See, when you get your hands on a decent physio, you can guarantee they know what they're doing and they will steer you in the right direction. So anyway, how do we meeting with him last week? And here, hang on, give me a sec. There's the bar hole, folks. So, tell you what, folks, what an absolutely hell of a place to retire that would be like, wouldn't it? Right on the bottom of Strangford Lough. Fucking awesome. Right, getting back to it. Fuck, I'll never get this story finished. Anyway, so we had the meeting with the wee physio last week, and he gave me, I think it was 5 simple exercises to do. And it was all about correcting body posture and all that sort of stuff, and getting the muscles and the tendons working again. So the first exercise he gave me was an instant relief for the symptoms of the wrist. Couldn't frickin' believe it. Instant relief. So I was like, you'll do for me, kiddo, you'll do for me. Oh, I forgot my train of thought. Hang on, folks. Buggered. Do you know, I have no idea where I was, but sure, we'll blag it out anyway. So anyway, first exercise they gave me was instant relief, and I just thought, yeah, fantastic. So, as always, when a physio of that stature gives you your exercises and tell you it's beneficial, you listen to the fella. And I've been doing my wee exercises every day, and without a shadow of a doubt, they have worked wonders. So I shall continue on, and hopefully it will make things easier for me. And if I ever get a chance, I'll see if I can get them on camera. Do you know what? As bikers, these wee exercises would do any biker the world of good for. Just to take the pressure off the wrists and the shoulders, that'd be absolutely fantastic. So I'll see if I can make that happen at some point in the future. Right, rattly boxes. So, yourself, folks. Panniers on the bike, metal brackets into metal stops. So hang on. So yeah, sec. There we go. This is where I want it to stop anyway. Ooh, that's another epic view. Give me a sec, folks. I'm not the big girl off here. So, oh, good grief. Look at that. There's another epic view. Goodness gracious. I think, is that Portaferry way down? That's not, that's Strangford way down there. And this is the bar hall. This is the bottom of the Strangford Lough, Irish Sea. And what an absolutely day for an epic view like that there. Awesome. Right, let me get off this big girl and we'll have a look at the boxes. For it might come in helpful for somebody later on who develops the same situation. Right, rattly boxes. This is the SW Motec hard panniers onto the hard pannier carriers. Right, in here you will see you have a metal plate. Make sure the camera can see that. Can the camera see that? Yeah, I'm sure you will. Metal plate onto metal stoppers. And when the boxes are empty, they are quite light, so they tend to rattle a bit. So I come up with this mad idea of taking a plumber's washer, giving it a bit of a split, cutting a wee bit of out of the middle so that it fits down over the nip. So that'll go onto your wee grommety thing, and then when the boxes slide onto that, not only does it make it secure, but it's a buffer, and it stops the rattle. So today I thought we'd come out onto this lovely, 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 lovely B-class road at the bottom of the peninsula, when the sun is shining and the beasties are out and all the good stuff. And we'll put the rubber grommets to the test. And I can safely say, hand on heart so far, it's working a bloody treat. So but in the meantime, here, let's give you another bit of a look at the view down here. Well, that's National Trust. Oh, I remember I can go down there. Hopefully. Oh, not there. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Look at that. Spectacular. More mountains away off in the distance. And there's, there's the end. Right, and of course, the big girl in all her splendour, looking as awesome as always. And it's handy having 70-30 tyres on, especially in wee roads like this here. Right, do you know what? Kearney Beach is up this way. And it is a bit of that's a spectacular wee B road. Right, the hell with it. Let's do that. Let's take you up there. Right, again, I'll talk to you when I'm back on the bike. Righty-ho, folks. Back on the road again. So like I was saying, this wee B- road, this will take us up through the far side of the Irish Peninsula, and this will take us up to Kearney Beach, and just some lovely wee backcountry roads, just to test the rattly boxes and whatnot. So I like was saying with the old resty poos, that was I was concerned of myself earlier on for with all the aches and ailments and all the crap that's going on. It's the last thing I knew, it was more more aches and pains, and it was hang on. Again, it comes the concern that you're going to have to go on to more medication, and Christ, I'm on enough crap to make me rattle anyway. So it's yeah, to stay off the meds is quite nice, but sure. The old saying goes, folks, it is what it is, and while I can still ride, by Jimmy T. George, I will still ride. Give us a second. What an absolutely epic place for a wee house at, like. Absolutely stunning. Hang on. I'll keep the visor up, and hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad, for it's kind of echoey with the visor down, sure. Hopefully I'll be turning off soon with the wind in the back, but sure. And this might be a good chance to test the 360, who do you mean flip, what's it called? The interaction from yourselves, where you can look where you want. But we'll try that on another video, sure. Definitely not the sort of road you want to be hammering up. For you come around the corner with the knee down and you hit that pile of poop, you'll be into the hedge before you know what hit you. But sure. This is adventure bike roads. This is enduros and knobbly tires. Freaking awesome, right? I think we'll turn right here, and we'll go for the Scenic loop. And like Ronsill, it does exactly what it says on the tin. Hang on. Yeah, sure, I can get a screenshot from the. Look at that. There's wee red phone booths everywhere. That's where it's awesome to see that stuff. Oh dear, I hope that, yeah. I hope the old wind noise isn't too bad, folks, for this visory thing up. Look at that, look at that lovely wee castle over in the distance there. Look, oh my good god. Here, I'll have to stop and give you a look at that there. In fact, no, sorry, 360 will pick that one up. Look at that. Good gracious. Hang on. I just know that wind noise is going to be horrific, so I'll put the visor down. Like I was saying, folks, look at that for a view. Ah. Good gracious, good gracious. I don't even think that wee bay's got a name. I'm sure the bay's got a name, but I've no idea what it is. I don't think that's Kearney Beach. Horsey poo. We'll have to keep the eyes out for the equestrian pests. And yes, equestrian pests, you believe it or not, you are the vein of my existence. Only because the sister's into them frickin' nags and stuff. And aye, Baldy, you just come on out there, you frickin' moron. I know who that is, I'll get him later on. So anyway, where are we? Quinton Castle, there you go. So that wee castle that you saw in the distance back there is Quinton Castle. And I'll see if I can stop in one of the bays here and get a... oh, shy. Of course you're pulling in there, you fucking bald-headed shite. Yeah, I'll see you later on. And give him a stern talking to for pulling out. No, not really, folks. Folks, what you have to freaking remember is these are the roads less travelled by folks like myself on bikes and stuff. So he wouldn't have been expecting anybody at the best of time to come through around there. So, like I say, these are they're wee B class roads, but they might as well be farm lanes for. I mean, look, you got the young fellas on the quads and stuff. You miserable bastard. See, this is the difference between feckin' morons in Portaferry and the rest of the peninsula. Ignorant wee bollocks. Anyway, like I was saying, Christ, we're in a bitchy mood today, aren't we? We are in a proper bitchy mood today. There's another miserable bollocks there, like. You see that? See, this is the thing, folks. I know these two, and I know them. You know, so it's even to have left or right. So we'll continue on with the scenic loop. Yeah, we'll continue on with the scenic loop, sure. Aye, so like I was saying, see, I know these two idiots, and they are miserable bollocks anyway, like so. But that's so. Yes, we're here at Kearney Beach. This is Kearney Beach. Look at that. Lovely sandy beach, nice and peace and quiet for the kids, and I mean it's the pollution would be absolute zero down here, folks. For this is just farm runoffs and natural water and stuff like so. Look at that, absolutely stunning wee beach that like. See, and there's, I mean, there's today, folks. I mean, the sun's out. I mean, the wind's blowing a bit, but the sun's out, and we are just tootling along in third gear, just averaging about 30 miles an hour. And you know what? There is absolutely no need to go any harder, none whatsoever. For you'd miss half the stuff if you did, like, you know. So it's just take your foot off the accelerator and just enjoy the countryside. Right, again, you'll have to have your wits about you here for I know some of the idiots that are driving tractors up and down these roads. There you go, lovely BBC. Oh, there's a couple of nice wee labs. What an absolutely stunning part of the country this is, isn't it? Absolutely stunning part of the country. Oh look, there's one of them motory homes off in the distance. Christ, you don't see too many of them down here. Ooh, didn't know those sorts of people down here. Of course, saying that, folks, there's fucking horsey people everywhere. Menaces! Right, and if you look to the left, you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'll see a rake of fields on the left. On the left. Not that on a normal day there'll be any much interest to anybody, but is young Ryan and his young family have just bought a farm down here, and that's part of his setup there. All them fields to the left and down to the shore as well. I mean, Ryan, if you do ever watch this, mate, you have picked a frickin' spot and a half. Health to enjoy, mate. Health to enjoy, and all the success for your farming in the future, mate. Look at that, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It would have taken this dick 30 seconds to pull over. Fecking tourists, honest to God. See, oh no, no venting allowed. Too nice of it. Pull in the reins of the vent. I stand corrected. What a nice fella. Now, I know that chub in the motorhome didn't pull over for me, but lucky enough I know this wee road, so so I'll just take absolute opportunity while I can. Ooh, horrible roads while it's fresh in my head. The fields I just pointed out, I draw silage for young Adam. And believe you me when I tell you, these roads are feckin' awful in a tractor and trailer. Good God. However, that being said, because I'm in the older John Deere 660 with a nice wee 10 ton, or I'm not sure, Adam, what the 10 tons or whatever. Anywho, the John Deere 660 and the wee cart we have on is just the perfect combination for, I don't actually get thrown about in the cab too much, which is an absolute joy. So Adam, hats off to you, son. And keep that wee 660 in good working order, mate, for it's a lovely wee machine. Right, that's enough about agriculture. Let's get back to the epic views and stuff. There you go. See, every corner over every wee hill you'll come into something like this here. Absolutely stunning. I mean, honestly, see when the sun's out and the weather's half decent, folks, it does make the place look a hell of a lot better. But see when the wind kicks in and the rain comes down, bouncing off your big bald head, it's that's a different kettle of fish. It certainly is. Alright, I'm sure this arsehole behind me will be getting itchy, so let's step it up a wee notch. Just oh, like I say, folks, every corner you have to have your wits about me. Like, imagine coming around that with your knee down, hitting the grass and going frickin' skidding sideways. Oh dear, dear, dear. Epic. Here, right. I'm nearly in the village here, so I'm gonna I'm going to sign off for today. So I just wanted to give you an update on the X and Pains and rattly boxes and whatnot for it. You know, that's it. It's just nice to get out, and you know, to be honest with you folks, it's therapy for me talking to your good selves, even though you're the other side of a bloody screen. But for me to chat away to you, it's awesome therapy for myself. Like, so it's that being said, thank you very much for that. It's good to talk. That's the R9, absolutely lovely. So, like I say, thanks again, folks. Thanks for listening. Thanks for viewing, and as always, keep yourself safe. Get out, have fun, enjoy yourselves, and as always, there's not really much point listening to me, for I am just that buggered old bloke on a bike. So. Until next time, folks. Ta-ra for now. Doodly bits.